You have a Twitter user here by the name of Joshua Michael French saying, why? Why is it that every series I love gets effed with? These are freaking animal characters, and the current industry can't even tolerate silly, flirtatious antics between them, a part of their characterization for more than 3 decades. You know, all the way from when Amy Rose was introduced in Sonic CD, and Sonic saved her in Sonic CD, and that's been going, and that's the whole flirtatious cycle between the two characters has been going on since the Sega CD. I am so sick of this. So this is the original version here. We'll just pull it up really quick. This is the original version of the game where he clearly pushes her away from being flirtatious, as he always does in every iteration of Sonic cartoons and Sonic video games. And now this is the newer version where he's just, I guess, she's just passing him cupcakes. Like, come on. And then they even changed her bio here, where it says she's an energetic go-getter who lets nothing get in her way. Now it's with the help of her Pico Hammer and fortune cards, nothing gets in her way. It's like, why do you have to change? Because it also up here it says, she's a young, cheerful girl hedgehog. Amy can be a bit obsessed about chasing Sonic. She even claims to be his quote-unquote girlfriend. Now it says, a cheerful girl who loves to help others. Sonic inspired her to be her very best. So of course they have to change the characterization of who Amy Rose is, and I don't understand why Sega continues to do this nonsense with their older titles. Back to the article. Sega, seemingly under the pressure to conform to today's hypersensitive consultation mafia climate, has been tweaking and altering Sonic Generations to the point where it barely even resembles the original, stripping away decades of charm, personality, and character dynamics that fans adored. So as I showed you these, first and foremost, Amy isn't in love with Sonic anymore. Apparently the powers that be decided that showing a female character expressing any kind of hint at a romantic interest in a male character is just too problematic these days. Amy's long-standing crush on Sonic, like I said, starting up with Sonic CD, where she was first introduced, a defining aspect of her character for decades, has been erased. The cute, harmless antics that fans have enjoyed for years are gone. What are they censors as altering the story in Sonic is undermining the traditional male-female relationship and downstream family dynamic. Activists want to dismantle the family unit. The message is pretty blatant here. The industry doesn't want to encourage romance, especially of the opposite sex variety. Strange. Indeed, Amy is now reduced to a more neutral presence, stripping away the lighthearted fun that has been part of her charm. Fat shaming? Not over here. So in the original, Knuckles, the dialogue here says, thanks, Sonic, you did a good job back there. Hey, did you gain weight? Obviously, the classic Sonic was more rounded around the stomach area, whereas the 3D version of Sonic is more skinny. And now he says, thanks, Sonic. Now then tell me, where's the rest of my island? So now this whole scene doesn't make any sense. It's meant to be a light-hearted joke at the fact that the classic version of Sonic looks rounded. And then there's Knuckles, who in the original Sonic generation humorously fat-shamed Sonic. Sure, it was playful banter between friends, something we've all experienced, but apparently it's too edgy for the modern gaming landscape. No more quote-unquote bullying, even though people like Alyssa Mercante want to bring back bullying. Now, instead of the cheeky insult, Knuckles asked Sonic about some random island, which makes absolutely zero sense in the context of the scene. Well, obviously, he's referring to, the island where the Master Emerald is. So, it's an empty force line that fails to land. It's like the developers are terrified of offending anyone, even at the expense of the game's character dynamics and humor. And I believe all of this has been shown due to the fact that Sonic Cross Shadow Generations has actually been leaked online. Playful pushes and antics is a no-no as well. Then there's a scene where Amy gives Knuckles a shove. In the original, Knuckles was knocked back, flying far enough to hit a tree behind him. A one-time classic moment of slapstick comedic exaggeration. But no, that's too bad as well, apparently. In the updated version, Amy gives him a small, barely noticeable push, and Knuckles takes a single step back. It's like they're afraid of showing any physical conflict at all, even in the cartoonish, lighthearted context like this. As the comics have shown plenty of times. Are we really at the point where we can't show two anime characters having a harmless scuffle? It's just so weird. Why change it? It's such a small difference. Why change any of this stuff? Because apparently the modern audience that doesn't exist is apparently going to buy this game. And honestly, I don't think I'm going to buy this game either. Or if I do get this game, it'll be on Amazon, easy to return.